Hello YouTube, this is Carl, that BMX guy. And today we're going to look at something that is another unique product that Profile made. So eventually, I'll get them out of here. So that's all that's in there. Everything extras. Well, some guys will sell you stuff that's cool, sometimes they're not. I think the main issue is trying to do things at one hand. I'll just pause it. Okay, so I finally got them out of the package. These are Profile SS stud hubs. They have 3/8 studs on both ends. Just a little bit more unique value to this one is that it has a Shimano compatible driver. It's probably easier to see if I take the lock ring off, but it might not be easy to get off. But there's like a fender key right there. That's kind of for Shimano hyperglide. It's a little chewed up looking, but I'll try to get the lock ring off and other parts, and I'll show more to it. So getting that guy off wasn't the easiest. You can see it's a 4-pawl driver, just like a normal mini hub would be today. But the spline of the driver actually is a Shimano compatible driver. So in my instance, I used it as a single speed, or I will use it as a single speed. But you can kind of see a difference between this normal SS driver, where the teeth are taller and there's 10 of them versus 9 on this guy. And one of the teeth is actually skinny, so you can actually use a hyperglide cog. The idea behind it is that you stick 3 cogs, hyperglide, or you can even use these. These are Surly cogs. And just stack them like so, and just use the normal lock ring that would normally come with it. And you have a 3-speed hub that you can just use with a derailleur. So the hub would normally come with some kind of derailleur hanger similar to this Origin 8 hanger. It would just have the little profile wing on it, or it would just say profile in letters. This is basically what it would come with, just that this actually is a little bit better because it's a chain tensioner. So this way, if you can't put the wheel all the way forward in your dropouts, you can use this chain tensioner to bring the wheel back and it won't move. But that was the general idea. You stick a derailleur on here, 8-speed, compatible obviously, and it was shift through these 3 gears. There was also, in that time period, early 2000s, late 90s, Profile had a 6-speed driver, a 6-speed SS hub, which it just had a longer center axle, and this mounted to it with the same basic idea. It had the stud axle ends on both ends, and what it was is it made it so you had just 6 gears on a driver versus 8. If you're one of them people that don't really use gears like myself, 6 speed's probably a little bit more reasonable, but 3 speed's even better because you only have 3 gears. But basically the same concept. You would just stack 6 cogs in there and make it so you just go faster. You know, so you can get 6 cogs and it'll still be 8-speed compatible. You can also make it just a normal 5-speed compatible, or you know, that kind of spacing if you really wanted to. I mean, it's a little bit taller than the other driver, obviously, and even the 3-speed driver is a little bit taller than this one. It has a slight different height looking at it this way. Let's say your frame is definitely 120 or 135, this will fit perfectly. You won't have to use any extra spacers on the axle or anything. It might dish the wheel a little bit, but it will still work. This, you still have to like widen the hub out for your 135 frame. But it works on the BMX perfectly fine. Like I said, I used just one cog on the driver that I already had, which is on my 125R that's chrome now. It's on this totem hub, and I've been using that thing flawlessly for the last 3 years. I've been pretty happy with it. I keep this driver right here, this driver I had for almost 20 years now. Oh wait, maybe I did have it for 20 years. 2001 I bought that hub set when this came on. Yeah, so that hub is 21 years old, or that hub driver, and it's like brand new still. Like, yeah, I got new bearings in there, but it's still tight there, and the cogs are still tight. And yeah, I got this in case I have problems with the actual 3-speed driver. Let's say a bearing blows out in it, or it just breaks. I have the spare normal SS driver ready for it. This one's actually titanium. I'm pretty sure this one's titanium too, but I don't think this one is. This one might be just stainless steel. The hub is an older SS body. I don't know if it came with that black lettering. Like, I think it was just normal CNC machine like that one. But it might have. I don't know. I don't really know the generation differences when you look at them. Like, they don't look different from the 2001 set I had, so I don't know what generation these are. There are actually some SS hubs that have aluminum end studs, but I have yet to ever see those guys. But yeah, these are actually missing their axle nuts that were aluminum, and other things. But the whole hubs in general are in really good shape, because all they need is like fresh bearings in this case, and they're like new. I can just put this driver on there, and they're just normal SS hubs. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a rarity. It's hard to find, and I always am looking for these 3-speed hub drivers because they're Shimano compatible. If you have one in better shape, I'd be willing to take it off your hands. But this will be fine. I'll just clean it up, get those little squish marks off the outer edges. I started with this one. It kind of smoothed out a little bit, but you can kind of see where these hyperglide cogs started cutting into it. So I'm not really sure this is stainless steel or titanium. I mean, the weight usually tells you what it is, because the tie drivers are definitely a little bit lighter than the stainless drivers. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching my video on these rare profile SS 3-speed hubs in this case. I have other videos of rare profile hubs that I collected. Actually, do I have a 3-speed hub? That's the first one? I don't even know. But the micro mini hubs are kind of like hen's teeth lately, and so are these, so yeah. Anyway, this is that BMX guy, and thanks for watching.